in bed feel. I would get out of bed and then
whack him and then get back. Yeah.
And then you get back in bed.
The broomstick or something.
Oh, this will be good. I'll have my own bed.
Is it you?
You gotta get some of those little foam balls thrown at
him.
Somebody.
Hi, buddy.
Oh yeah.
That's what I do. Here, you want to come sit with
I think
Mama?
I'm gonna have to.
Come sit with Mama.
Well, I think you just kidded. Golly, Violet.
That outfit adorable.
Oh, there's a Violet's moment. It was a toot. Oh. Is it the precursor?
Come on, this is her time of day, we found out last
Yeah,
night.
relaxes her.
Everybody
Oh my God.
Here, are you ready to sing Good Morning,
It was
hands
potent,
on?
Violet.
Good morning.
Hi.
Let's start out singing with baby.
Happy birthday.
Next week. His birthday is next. No, next Thursday. Yep.
Okay, we'll wait till next
Gotta wait. All right.
Oh, he's getting so big. Oh my
Get
gosh.
ready to take
You're
off.
just a big boy. Are you big boy?
Violet, now did you pay any
Violet, come here.
Are we ready?
Here we go. Here, come over here.
Patty. You let me do all the work. Boom. There's that toy. There's that toy. Yeah. Yeah. There's a toy in front. Push yourself up, buddy. Oh, and he'll even if he pushes on or pulls, you can feel his body move. There. There, I'm gonna hold it. Yeah. Back, forward. Controlling that is hard in the middle for him, so by having like a big soft toy animal for him to land on and push, you might feel that he can start going back and forth. If we put it, let's let you play a minute. We can't keep whipping toys away from you. No, we can't. If we put it over here, he'll want to lean on this leg to get it. And then you let go, we'll move it over here. There you go. There you go. Push, 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 push. So tall. So tall. Yeah. He can kind of touch on your legs too. You can do boom, 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 boom. I know you like to fall forward. See if you can pull away from my hand. Rock, rock, rock. You can let him rest his hands on your knees as you go side to side. You might feel him start pushing and wiggling. Yeah, pat, pat. Oh, that time he tucked a little bit. I don't know if you can watch what his trunk is doing. And then his head comes over. And we're just giving him a little security, but letting him develop the strength in the trunk to correct when we shift his balance. And sometimes we have to go over and wait a minute. Because if we're doing side to side, he'll just go with our momentum, and he figures, oh, I'm comfortable, she's not going to drop me. But if we go over and wait, or if we then move over here, gonna go get it? He's reaching and leaning then to get it. And he straightened right back up with it. That's heavy. Good boy.
Smaller one. Yeah. Something smaller that you can be successful in would be great. Mm-hmm. Say, yeah. Oh, look at 2 hands. You could feel him. And I'm just being a cage here. I'm trying not to lift him back, letting him move away from my hand so he can get stronger. That's good. So that's a good place to play and sitting and letting him try to do a little bit of the movement. See, he's reaching forward for it now.
He's always been really good at reaching. Even very young.
And then pulling it back to him. That's what we want to see if he'll try to straighten up. If I'm holding him here, I can let him move away from my hand and finish straightening up. Right now, he's relying on my hands to play, which is okay.
That's why the boppy in front of him on your legs, even will give him someplace to land. You might notice that he can start pushing back if he isn't too far forward. Once we get way far forward, it takes a lot of strength. If he's able to land part way, you'll probably see all these subtle shifts, and then we can get longer and longer. Good job with that, buddy. Good job with that. And tummy time, it looks like he does really well.
He loves his tummy time.
That's really great. And sometimes if you've done it over your leg a little bit so he can play, what this does, it allows him to stay on his hands and knees and reach with one hand.
That, and on the U shape, we put him over the edge and put toys at the front so that he has to reach and stay on his knees.
Let's see if he's ready for this since you say he's pushing up. I brought my little, you can use like a towel. All our towels were in the laundry there. Basket, so I didn't want to take one out.
We actually have a pillow from his tummy time mat that.
But what I'm going to do here is try to get him. I'm going to use this. Are you going to stay up? You like it. Well, there you push up.
Good boy.
Because sometimes you can use a little sling. And
still sleeping, Milo.
And see if we can help him stay on his foot. It goes under his chest. Kind of playing with it a little bit. Yeah, push. And then we can, if we rock side to side, it'll let him reach for a toy with one hand. You're looking up at me now, though. You're getting, where's Mama? Where's Mama?
Hey, buddy.
Mama. There. I know. It's right now he's having a hard time putting them together. It's either up with the hands or tuck with the legs, and that's what they're practicing on. So yeah, you're just flying all over, aren't you? Are you flying all over? Let's try one more time. Let's get you up. Up. Woo.
Now in the bathtub, he has no problem pushing himself up. He loves the water.
He loves it.
I can't give him a bath on his back anymore. He'll flip himself right over.
And likes to play.
He likes to be, yep. And if I put him down to where he can rest his feet on the front of the tub, he'll actually propel himself forward.
Now you stop playing. You stop tapping. You do go from one position to another. Down, catch, catch. That's still kind of hard, isn't it? Yeah, catch. I think this is where he's at right now. Is he, when he goes to move, he scoots out behind him. His legs get a little stiff. So as he gets a little more comfortable in rocking, you can try with the towel. The idea is to go side to side so he's able to reach one hand and back. We're not necessarily trying to get him to creep right now. He's going to crawl forward first. But if he gets that rocking and the shifting motion going, you might see him start pulling forward on his tummy. You see, you going to go get Mama? Go get her. Now you're going to roll, aren't you? There. Roll out. Really good. Push. Push. There you go.
Good boy.
Resistance at the heel. Sometimes he'll push and start going forward. And probably if he's on the floor next to furniture, he'll probably
he does off the couch. Yep.
And off his crib.
And he's reaching to like in his crib and the couch. He's reaching like he wants to pull up. Yep.
Good.
Hi, handsome boy. Say hi to Daddy.
One thing too, because this is good to give pressure under the feet so that they move alternately and not together. You want one bend, and as he scoots to get you. You're too close to Mom, aren't you? Let's come back. He says, let's try one more time. Let's try one more time. Let's go for it. Push.
Come get Mommy.
Go get Mama. Push. Okay, and then push with that one. Push. And then bend. So you're trying to bend opposite legs. That's how we're going to learn to crawl and walk, is to move our legs in this pattern rather than let them just push straight with both legs together.
Good boy.
So that's cool. That's cool. You want to sit back up? Does he help with you a lot in coming to sit?
Very little.
Very little. Okay, up you come.
And if you don't want to, he'll fight you the whole way.
Give him a toy over there. I did the other this there. Okay, that time.
Good boy.
And if you lift with an open hand,
Mhm.
now he's just playing and leaning. Here's the toy over there. See, as he reaches, he can move away from your hand. That way, I tried to keep an open hand and do it. That'll allow him to move away as he gets strong and comfortable and confident. And there's that ball. It's hard to lift that up, isn't it? Ooh.
Good boy.
Sometimes stroking down each side of the spine.
Because he's so ticklish.
Yeah, but if it's firm pressure,
Mhm.
okay, it's not like a tickle. It's like you got to give him some firm pressure, and all of a sudden the muscles, he sat right up with it. So sometimes you just do it 5 or 10 times. If we do it more than 2 minutes, sometimes they get, stop. Stop. Yeah. Was that fun?
Dad, I'm going to take a good nap today.
Oh, I'm rolling. I'm not going that way. Do you help? Do you help? Do you help lift up much?
Up like a big boy.
Oh.
Yes, he does.
He does. When he wants to, he'll just pull right up and tuck his head. Up. See. But we go from the side because doing a straight sit-up is about a 5 or 6 year skill. When we first learn to get into sitting, we have to go to our sides and use as much help as we can by pushing. There you go.
Good boy.
Push. And you're wiggling now. You don't want to do it. I felt him push up a little quicker with his left hand than the right. It could be just his, day and what he feels like doing. So I practice from both sides so that he can have chances helping. And even if we just pick them up that way, it's not that we're going to say, okay, we'll do this for 5 times. But every time you pick them up from the floor, if you don't have time to go slow, just do like this, get them up into sitting, and then pick them up. So every time we pick them up, he's having a chance. Then you can lift them to your lap or put them up on the sofa or do whatever you need to do with them. But if we help him into sitting that way before we pick him up, he gets that many times a day practicing trying to participate. And all of a sudden you might feel he's getting lighter. The time he doesn't want to sit, you'll get the wiggling, but if he thinks it's okay, you'll probably notice more tucking and notice that he helps a little bit more. I do. Oh, you are a trusting guy. Yeah, okay. I know. And you do like to push up on your feet, don't you?
He likes to actually stand.
Yeah.
Daddy's got him standing for like 10-15 seconds on the couch, and you can actually let go, and he'll...
He's bouncing with it. Good job. Good job.
Hi, buddy.
Cat. Oh, you are so trusting. I didn't move very fast. No sense.
Come get it. If you want it, come get it.
Go crawl up on Mom. Another good thing, too, if you're on the floor and he likes to come towards you, if you put, hello, I know you want to look at Mama. If you put a toy over between your leg or something, over here, maybe we can get him to pull up over to get to it, so that he'll start hiking himself up on something. Here's your toy. Can you pull over? He might tuck his knees up and start reaching. This will get him used to wanting to pull up to kneel and then up to stand. Did you have his crib all the way up in the higher setting?
Yes.
As soon as he gets to sit by himself?
The mattress goes down.
Yes. Because sometimes they'll stay that way for a while. Other times all of a sudden you go, oop, they sit and they start pulling on the rails, and the next thing you know, they're hanging over the edge of the crib. Say yes. I know.
We didn't give his sister the chance to hang over the edge of her crib. She automatically went to the big girl bed.
And from a reclined position, he caught. Well, you want to come up? You did. You caught. And I'm holding that leg down, and now he's patting. He helped start, and then he just gave up partway through. There, you got the toy.
Good boy. Good
You
boy!
got your foot, and you go down nice and slow.
Yeah, he's really good about catching his head too, because we went out and bought a remnant because we have hardwood floors, and I don't want him to learn on hardwood floors. And he's really good about catching his head so he don't bop his head on the floor. Every once in a while he forgets.
He did put his arm down. He kind of rolled, and they kind of roll and tuck out of it. It didn't really catch, but it went down, and then he kind of leaned on it. So that's getting those protective responses. But look at you, just pull yourself right over.
Where are you going, buddy?
Right up. You're getting strong arms and shoulders.
Dance.
Are you dancing? And
Good boy.
And this is slippery, so carpet probably does. He probably can push up a little easier because the carpet offers a little more friction and resistance.
And the Afghan that he lays on at home too, it's not slippery, so that gives him a little.
Then he can push up, because those are real important skills to get him upright. Because it looks like he can hold himself up, his weight really well, and he can even bend his knees. Sometimes they get up and they have to lock because we're up, but he bends up and down as long as he was holding onto me. So we just need to work on getting him from one position to another. The rolling is good. Yeah. And another way besides the sitting, since he is starting to push up on his hands and knees, can we try one more before you get really tired out on us? Let's see, he might not be quite ready yet, but as he starts rocking more at home, what he might do is end up pushing back into sit like this between his feet. We want to try to avoid that. If he's on his hands and knees, we can pull him back. Hello. You're going to pick up that head. Pull him back. You are wiggly today. Not quite. You can pull him